Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your new blessings reading for this new month. And now let's go ahead and dive deep into your dominant energy first. So you are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. Wow, you have here the number 11. If you see the number 1111, okay, 1 o'clock, or the number 11 anywhere, that is a representation of your spirit guides, your angels all around you. You're being protected, and there's something here that's about to manifest for you, but you're being asked to be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with the process. There's a need for balance here. Okay, this is also a representation of the justice, right? Justice is being served, guess what? In your favor. In a situation, in an environment, something here where something went wrong, where you feel like the universe has been unfair to you, a situation, a person, an environment, a job, career related, family related, love related, friend related, something here that has been not fair. Even though back then or recently you felt like, why me, right? What did I do wrong? Why is this happening to me, right? Don't worry, because now justice is being served in your favor. If this is having to do with a person who did something to you, or a group of people, right, who you felt were against you for no reason at all, don't even try to, analyze why. Why are they doing this? Why did this happen? Are they ever going to get their karma, right? Because a lot of people ask me, is this person or is this situation, are they going to get their bad karma? Well, guess what? I can't decide that for you, right? You can't decide their karma either, but you just need to focus on your own good karma that's coming in. A lot of times this is how karma works. You may not know what ends up happening to them, those people who created some kind of injustice in your life, and you shouldn't want to know it anyway. Why do you want to, tune into that negative energy anyway? Disconnect from that. It doesn't matter. You just stay focused on your own energy, on gratitude, because justice eventually will be served in your favor. And guess what? That's what's happening right now. Your blessings are starting to come in based on something that was unfair to you, where you did something right and perhaps people were not, giving you something positive in return. Now justice is here. For some, this could be a legal matter. It could be a divorce, okay? Or it could just be any other kind of situation where, guess what? Karma is being served in your favor. Just be patient, right? This is asking for balance. Temper your feelings, temper your emotions. The number 11, that means that you're manifesting something without even trying. Some of you guys, the manifestation is already coming into your life, and you might be saying, oh no, that's too good to be true, right? Because you might be very traumatized about that, injustice, that you're like, oh no, now something bad is going to happen here. When in reality, no, that's already over. That's a chapter in your life that's already over. This is some kind of a psychological game, okay, that the universe, you might think it's playing with you. Say, for example, you feel like in that situation you were going uphill, right? Let's say you were trying to push a cart up the hill. And so imagine yourself trying to push a heavy cart up a hill. It's pretty exhausting, right? And so, you're like, God, when am I going to get to the top? When am I going to get to the top? I want to give up right now, but I can't, because what am I going to do? Just stand here, in the middle of this mountain, of this hill? No, I've got to keep pushing. I've got to keep pushing. I've got to keep pushing. So you keep pushing, you keep pushing, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, wait a minute, I'm on flat ground. I'm no longer going uphill. So you finally reach the top, right? Let's say you finally reach the top. And now you're like, okay, now it's smooth soaring ahead down the hill, right? Now you're finally going to get to your destination quicker, faster, easier, right? But psychologically, you're not ready for that because you've been pushing that cart for so damn long. So this is a reminder. Don't let that past experience, define this new energy coming in for you of justice, this new blessing coming in for you that's creating justice in your life, right? Try to let it go. Try to no longer have a connection with that past negative experience. Excuse the noise. There's a lot of fireworks going on here. Okay, so there has to be some kind of a psychological switch that has to happen within you in order for you to see the blessing that is already here. Because when the blessing shows up, you might still want to keep pushing hard and pushing hard and pushing the cart hard up the hill, when in reality, the universe is like, no, there's no need for you to keep pushing the cart. You're going downhill now. It's a smooth ride. Just hop into the cart, right? Hop into the cart and smooth ride downhill, right, to get to your destination. So there's going to be some kind of a psychological switch here. Okay, let me know in the comments below what this is all about, what this is pertaining to. Is this related to your love life, career, family? Because it could be any area of your life. This is a general reading, so take it as it resonates. Again, it could be either your love life, career, professional life, family related, love related, friend related, co-workers, bosses, whatever this is. Okay, now let's go and tune into the tarot. So I will be using the Rider-Waite tarot. I will be taking a look at your past, present, and future position, who and what is coming towards you, what is in your opportunity, what kind of blessings are going to be coming in for you. We're also going to clarify that main blessing energy for you as well, which is your dominant energy. And we're also going to be taking a look at your challenge position, how to overcome that challenge. And this one wanted to flip out. Look at that, the Empress. Okay, something here is about to grow. It's about to manifest. If you have been encountering delay after delay after delay, and you've been having to be patient and wait and wait and wait, oh, don't you worry, because things are going to start growing. They're going to start manifesting. This is all about the energy of the Empress, right? But remember to nurture it, because the Empress is a very feminine energy. It's all about nurturing. It's all about, again, it's very similar energy, where this is not about keep pushing the cart up the hill. No, it's about learning, Empress energy, feminine energy, how to take a step back and receive. The feminine energy knows how to receive, right? She's not a giver, she's a receiver. The masculine energy is the energy that you've been in, okay? That you need to kind of like step outside of, okay? And embrace more so of the feminine energy of receiving, of allowing, right? Of nurturing, of going with the flow instead of action, pushing, aggressive energy, right? There's a switch in your psychology that has to happen in order for you to see this blessing come in. Embrace that feminine energy, okay? Now, I'm also needing to remind you guys, okay, that I'm going to be going into different positions, right? And so say, for example, if in one position, well, let's lay out the cards first, okay? So you can see what I'm talking about. So let's see. Let's go ahead and lay out the cards. Okay, quick reminder also to comment down below. Let me know how this reading resonates for you, what is going on in your situation regarding to this reading, because for those of you guys who have not heard this message, and for those of you guys who have heard this message, please bear with me. There are newcomers here. A few days ago, I had been feeling rather discouraged to keep on posting on YouTube because I had seen a significant drop in views. I shortly thereafter realized, because a lot of you guys started commenting, that the YouTube algorithm has been unsubscribing a lot of my subscribers. Therefore, guess what? You guys are not seeing my videos, right? YouTube had been hiding my videos, not only from my subscribers, but from newcomers. And so, I had been very concerned. At first, I didn't know that. And so I was already thinking about switching platforms. I wasn't really feeling like you guys were enjoying the readings. Okay. And so I was like, okay, well, I guess, I should probably think about a different platform. But I'm glad that I brought it to your attention, because you guys let me know that you guys do enjoy the readings. And if you guys do enjoy the readings, I'm asking for your support. Comment down below. Let me know if you do enjoy these readings, because the YouTube algorithm, the way that it works is they hide my videos if they don't see the comments below. Okay, so comment down below letting me know, even if it's just an emoji, that really helps support me and my channel grow. Like the video, of course, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and when you hit the notification bell, hit all, because if you hit personalized, it won't show you the videos, okay, when I post them. So thank you all so much for your support, liking, subscribing, sharing my videos, and of course, commenting down below. Thank you for all of you guys who have let me know, and you guys have provided encouragement, honestly, okay, for me to stay here on YouTube. I'm glad to hear that you guys are actually enjoying my readings, which I was thinking that you guys weren't, okay, so thanks for that reminder. All right, so now let's go ahead and jump into your reading. So, yeah, you do have here the Empress. You could be dealing also with the sign of Sagittarius. I see the sign of Aries. What else do we have here? Whatever sign this is, it could also be the sign of Libra, okay? Because that is the sign of the Justice. But remember also that, you know, this reading could be for any of those areas of your life: love, family, career, job, professional life. Okay, and say for example in this position you could say, okay, well, that's happening in my love life. Oh, in this other position that's happening in my professional life. In this other position that's happening in my family related life, right? Or this entire reading could be related to 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever areas of your life. That's how these readings work, at least on my channel. Okay, so again, take whatever resonates from the reading and leave what doesn't. With the 3 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, I see here that right now it is a time for you to learn when is the right timing to take a step back. Again, same kind of example, right? I gave you the analogy of you pushing a cart up a hill, okay? But now you have to learn when is the right time to take a step back and to embrace the energy of the Empress, which is the receiver, right? Instead of overexerting your energy. This is all about energy preservation, right? The Empress here, she's pregnant. She's literally a pregnant woman. Do you really think that a pregnant woman should be pushing a cart up a hill? No. She should be sitting at home, comfortable, taking care of that baby, feeding the baby, feeding herself, right? Making sure that she's nourished, making sure that she's getting the love, the attention that she needs from her family, okay, from her friends, because she's a pregnant woman, right? Now, that's in an ideal world, right? That's in an ideal world, because I know that there's a lot of pregnant women out there who are still pushing that cart up the hill. But we're just talking about your reading here, okay? This is all about the energy of you learning when is the right time to take a step back. If you know that you've been putting in a lot of work, a lot of effort into a job, into a project, a relationship, a situation, whether this is career-related, love-related, family, friend, whatever this is, it's time for you to now take a step back, because otherwise you will not see your blessings coming in. That's not to say that the universe won't send them to you. It just means that you won't see them, okay? There will be a delay to you receiving them because you're not seeing them, right? It's like the universe is waiting for you to take a break, you know, to take a step back so that the universe can deliver those blessings. But if the universe keeps seeing you pushing carts up the hill, one after the other, the universe is standing there like, gosh, I'm just waiting for you to take a break, sit down so that I can give you your blessings. And that's something that you need to learn how to do right now with regards to a situation, a problem, an issue, whatever this is for you, okay? Now, in your challenge position, you have the Knight of Wands, also the 10 of Wands, and the Empress, right? So, yeah, part of your challenge is learning how to receive. Part of your challenge is learning how to step from your masculine role of giving, working hard, aggressive energy, action-oriented, logical mind, right? All that masculine energy into the Empress energy, which is the receiver, right? In order for you to see things grow. Because right now, if you feel like nothing is growing, nothing is happening, it's because you need to learn how to receive, okay? I'm seeing here that also there's a part of you who you might be a little bit kind of like all over the place, feeling like you're doing too much, right? It's like you have this idea to do this, you have an idea to do that, you have this other idea to do that, but you're kind of spreading yourself too thinly to the point where you're exhausting yourself, right? You're doing too much at the same time, and you're risking, you know, you being tired, overwhelmed, feeling stressed, that kind of thing, right? The 10 of Wands. For others of you guys, there's a personality type of person who you are dealing with, whom you're already starting to realize, oh my gosh, this person is very inconsistent, right? There's a personality type around you, or a job, or an offer, or a person, a career, whoever, whatever energy this is, that is very inconsistent. It's already kind of becoming a burden, okay? Because this person keeps making promises and then they change their mind, they don't deliver on those promises, and then you give them advice, you try to help them, you try to do this for them, you try to put in the work and the effort, and that person's just kind of like in la la land. It's like, gosh, am I just putting in all this work and effort for nothing? right? It's literally the 10 of Wands. Like, you are already feeling exhausted. You're wondering, how long is this going to last for, right? For how much longer? It's time for you to take a step back, take a break. You've been over giving to this person, to this job, to this energy, to this project, idea, situation, environment, whatever this is thing. Let me know in the comments below what it is, okay? And it's time for you to learn how and when to take a step back and receive, because that person, situation will never grow if you keep doing the work for them, okay? What is this all about? Let me know in the comments below. Now, here in your recent past, you have here the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the 6 of Swords. So in the recent past, I see here that you were very stressed. You were going through sleepless nights. You couldn't sleep. Your fears, your anxiety was taking over you, right? You felt out of control because of some kind of a disappointment. You thought that things were going to go one way. You were like so sure. You're like, oh my God, how did this just all of a sudden change, right? You thought that things were going to flow in one direction in the recent past, and then all of a sudden something here happened where you became very disappointed, either with a person, with a job, with an environment, with a, it could be a group of people, I said environment, okay? It could be anything or anyone, right? Some kind of a disappointment. The reason why it was difficult for you, sleepless nights, anxiety, all that stuff, that you went through in the recent past, was because you had an emotional attachment to it. Whether it was an emotional attachment to a job, to a place, to a person, thing, okay? Or it could have just been, you felt like this situation held promise for something, okay? You were like, oh my God, this is the perfect situation, the perfect person, the perfect relationship. It's going to happen. And then all of a sudden you were like, oh my God, big disappointment. Something happened here where you told yourself, you know what? Even though I don't like this, okay, even though I'm not enjoying this, you felt so uncomfortable that you told yourself, in order for me to heal, in order for me to save myself, I have to walk away. And so you did. You walked away. You moved on. You let go. For some of you guys, you moved from one place to another, from one job to another. You moved from one situation to another, relationship to another, or whatever this is. But there was some kind of moving on. You had to move on. You had to let it go. Now, let me know in the comments below what area of your life this is pertaining to in the recent past and what happened, okay? Here in your present energies, you have the 9 of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Emperor. So right now, I do see here that with the 9 of Wands, it's almost as if you've been through hell and high water already. I mean, you literally have been through it all, okay? You have been through the worst in every area of your life is what I'm sensing here. And right now, you have your walls all the way up, okay, to where you're like, okay, I don't even know, what to trust in anymore. Do I trust this new person? Do I trust this new offer? Do I trust this new direction? You're just kind of like weary, like, traumatized. Some of you guys are needing to, like I said, psychologically heal yourself because you've been putting in so much work, so much effort to just keep yourself feeling sane, right? That at this point you're kind of needing to heal. I feel like a lot of you guys need to heal, okay? I'm also seeing here that for some of you guys, there's somebody here around you who's rather defensive. It's like you try to help them and this person becomes defensive and you're like, well, wait a minute, why are you becoming defensive if you're the one asking me, right? It's like people asking you for your help because they see you as smarter, wiser, whatever it is, and then you help them and then they become defensive. Like if you're telling them what to do, like if you're the one being controlling when it's really them, the one who are asking you, right? I'm seeing here that, again, of course, it could be vice versa, but if this is you, there's some kind of energy there where you're not sure whether to trust this new offer. There's a new offer happening right now. If it hasn't happened, it soon will. There's a new offer coming in. It's a very masculine energy, okay? It's a very, very masculine energy who's coming in to offer you something, but you're weary. You're like, I'm not sure if I can trust you. Can I trust you? Can I not, right? Why? Because you're the one who's been in your masculine energy, right? You've been in your masculine energy, and this energy is requiring you to switch into your feminine energy in order for you to receive it, in order for you to see that this is actually a blessing in disguise. Because this energy here is very masculine or has a potential to become masculine, I'll give you another example. Let's say, for example, you've been taking action. You've been in your masculine energy at work or in a relationship with a family member, with a friend, with a loved one, with a partner, whatever this is. You've been in your masculine energy, right? And it hasn't been working. This person doesn't change. You still encounter issues, right? And you're getting exhausted. You're like, oh gosh, I keep trying, masculine energy, it's not working. Why? Why is this person not growing? Why is this person still being represented as this Page of Cups, right? A very immature kind of energy, youthful energy. Yeah, they have romantic feelings for you. They have good intentions. They want to offer you something, a career, a job, an opportunity, or an apology. But why is it so difficult for this person to grow, even though you're the one who is kind of like trying to help them? Because of that, because you're way too much in your masculine energy. And right now it's asking for you to get in touch with your feminine energy. Take a step back to see how the roles change. Because in order for the roles to change, for this person to grow up, for the situation to develop into something more, whether it's a career, job, family member, friend, lover, you have to learn how to switch roles. It's not going to be easy, right? Because it's like pushing the cart up the hill. Now you have to just jump into the cart and let things flow, right? If this person is going to mess up, let them mess up. That's how they're going to learn, right? And it's like, that you're smarter than them. That you're wiser than them. And so you're like, no. Everything has to be picture perfect. Some of you guys may have like control issues. Like you might be, wanting to control everything because that without you, that job will go downhill. Or that relationship, without your influence over it, right? Direct influence, masculine energy over it, you think that it's just going to crumble, right? When in reality, that's why it's crumbling, because you keep pushing, you keep taking action, you keep, putting in so much work and effort, when right now the answer lies in doing the opposite. That's not going to be comfortable for you. It's going to be a little bit uncomfortable for you to switch roles, but that's exactly what you need to do right now. And also bring down those walls. Okay, if you've been very, very defensive, you're not trusting situations, bring down those walls. Because if your walls are all the way up, there's no way for these new opportunities to reach you. Okay, let me know in the comments below what this is all about. This could be career related, love related, family related, whatever this is. Let me know in the comments below. In the near future, you have the Queen of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Magician. So in the near future, I do see here that, look at that, your blessings, okay? Something here that didn't work out in the past, even though you put in all the work, you put in all the effort, even right now, you might be putting in more work, more effort, and you're like, why is this not happening? Why is this not happening, right? It's because the timing is off. In order for this to happen, in order for you to receive and see your blessings, the universe is wanting you to learn a lesson. Part of the lesson is switch roles from masculine energy into feminine energy. Embrace your feminine energy. Yes, maybe at some point you had to be in your masculine energy because people around you didn't make you feel safe. In order for you to feel safe, secure, and protected, you had to become that masculine energy for yourself, for your loved ones, for your environment. But right now, the universe is already sending you the Wheel of Fortune, right? It's asking for you to learn that lesson, to switch into, the role of the masculine into the feminine energy and learn how to receive these blessings, because it's all about timing. The universe is going to deliver these blessings for you in the near future, okay? Things are going to start looking your way. Things are going to start, flowing in your direction. Literally anything that you do, create, touch, say is going to turn to gold. Okay, this is all about you also stepping into the Magician in the near future. What that means for you is that in the near future, if you want things to change, you have to change yourself first. You have to create your own reality. You can't keep waiting for your circumstances to change in order for your life to become better. Some people say, oh, well, not until I get that house of my dreams, then I'll be happy. Until I get the money that I want, then I'll be happy. Until I get the relationship that I want, the perfect relationship, then I'll be happy. Until this person changes their behavior, then I can be happy. No, it's not about waiting. It's about creating. It's about, okay, this person doesn't want to change their behavior. Okay, well then guess what? I'm going to change my own. Okay, let's see how you change after I change myself. That's the kind of vibe here. In the near future, you have to step into the role of the magician, which is basically creating your own reality. No one is going to come and rescue you but yourself. But thank God, right? Thank goodness. Because guess what? You don't have to answer to anybody. You can create your own reality. That is the responsibility that comes along with the magician. Everybody wants to be the magician. Everybody wants to manifest. You hear it everywhere. Oh, I want to manifest. I'm manifesting. But it comes with responsibility, you guys, right? That means that you are in charge of your thoughts. If you're thinking negative thoughts, you're creating a negative outcome. Okay? You have to take care of your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions. Ask yourself, wait a minute. Why is there chaos and conflict happening in my outside world? Oh, what am I thinking? What am I feeling? Are you thinking thoughts that are disempowering or empowering? Am I feeling feelings that are empowering to me or that are disempowering? That is where the responsibility of the magician comes in. And that's where people get a little bit confused. Why am I not manifesting? Oh, well, guess what? It comes with a huge responsibility, but you have to own it, right? I see that you have the energy there in order to step into that. I see that a lot of you guys will be manifesting a very loving person, intuitive individual who has your best interest at heart. The Queen of Cups energy. This could be an energy here that is very intuitive, emotional, sensitive, but they don't really, they don't come across as bold, okay? This person could be a new relationship, a new friendship, or a person that you already know. They may come across as a wallflower, right? Like they don't say much, they don't really do much, or kind of quiet and reserved. But this person's very powerful and this person's very loyal, and they would be on your side. I see that that's part of your manifestation, because something here that is meant for you, no one can take from you, okay, but yourself if you self-sabotage. But I do see here that something here, something is destined to be yours. And you couldn't have it before now or before the future because you weren't ready for it, okay? But you're going to be ready for this very soon because it's coming into your near future. Now, in your blessings and who and what is coming towards you in your opportunity, you have here the Five of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Cups. So I do see here that what's coming towards you is some kind of an energy of healing, of transformation. After feeling disappointment, after feeling a sense of, perhaps regret, okay, there's an energy here of opportunity. But will you see this opportunity? This is, an awakening moment. This is telling you it's time for you to wake up. Okay, it's time for you to get decisive with your energy of your desires and go after them, right? Just like this Knight of Swords. For some, there's something here that's going to either trigger you or trigger somebody who might lash out, but I feel like this person's going to end up regretting it. Okay, if this person already lashed out, or maybe you lashed out, somebody here regrets something that they did. Okay, you may have spoken directly, or you will be speaking very directly to this individual, to this person situation. But look at that, the Four of Cups, your opportunity is coming in. Don't ignore it. If you're too focused on the negative, pessimism, that kind of thing, you're going to miss out on it, or just delay it, right? Because you never miss out on these opportunities. They end up coming back around. But what I'm saying here is that coming towards you as part of your blessings is a huge opportunity, an offer, whether it's an offer for more money, a new career, okay, a friendship, a love relationship, whatever this is, it's coming in towards you, and it's coming in very quickly, okay? This is also about your determination. Don't give up. Do not give up until you get to where you want to be. Let's go ahead and jump into your clarifications. So first, let's go ahead and start clarifying balance and the Three of Wands. So why do you have your balance and the Three of Wands? This one wanted to flip out. Should we take it? Let's take it. All right, so here with the Queen of Swords, actually, it's not the Queen of Wands. It's a Queen of Swords here, okay? It just wanted to kind of like flip out there. It's part of, the clarification for You have here justice, also the Three of Wands, okay, and also balance, right? And so the Queen of Swords is some kind of an energy there of emotional detachment, okay, that kind of vibe. I feel like some of you guys have been needing to do this. You need to emotionally detach from a person, situation that has disappointed you. But let's go ahead and continue, okay? Shuffling. That was a preliminary message, but it'll become clear soon. So the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Sun. Could be Leo energy for some, doesn't have to be. But look at that. Joy, bliss, fulfillment, happy news, a surprise. It's going to put a smile on your face and you're going to end up celebrating. This is going to end up in a celebration, okay? You're going to soon see that the light is being shed at the end of the tunnel. You're going to feel free. If you've been feeling burdened, stuck, like, you know, oh my God, when is this finally going to end? Oh, don't you worry, because you're going to be feeling like a little kid again. I mean, imagine little kids. Little kids don't have responsibilities, right? They don't have to go to work. They don't have to worry about cooking. They don't have to worry about doing their laundry. I mean, they're just like free, right? They're just free flowing, having fun, right? Like this little kid. And that's exactly how you're going to start feeling. Okay. Like this little kid, you know, full of warmth, enjoying the sun, enjoying a good time. Okay. Having a good time. This is beautiful energy for you coming through. And if right now you think that you don't have any other option than the one that you're facing right now, you're like, oh my God, well, I don't have any choice. You don't have any choice. What are you going to do? It's either this or it's that, right? It's either a place that you hate and one that you don't like. Oh my God. Don't worry. Justice will be served. Right now, that's just your negative thinking, you know, because you feel stuck. I get it. You've been through a lot, okay? So what the Eight of Swords is saying is that right now you are feeling stuck. You're feeling like a victim. Oh, woe is me. You don't have any other option. You don't have another choice but to stay there, but to do this, but to do that. But guess what? Options are coming. As soon as you learn how to embrace that Empress energy, take a step back, receive instead of continue giving and efforting, preserve your energy type of deal, okay? You're going to soon see that you have more than one option. You have a lot of options around you. But in order for you to see those options, you have to basically kind of like, you know, step into a new version of you. Okay, become a receiver instead of a overgiver. Okay, and that's what's going to free you. Also, some of you guys are stuck in an illusion, right? You're kind of like thinking, oh, well, you know, I can't do this because of this. You're stuck in a situation. There are solutions all around you, but you're not really considering them because part of the solutions might be difficult for you to make a sacrifice. Are you willing to make the sacrifice in order for you to see that there are other solutions? Are you willing to take a risk? It involves taking a risk. Are you willing to take a risk in order to free yourself? Or do you just want to stay stuck? It's going to be risky, right? But I do sense that you will end up choosing liberation. Okay, you're going to free yourself. I see here that also the Ace of Cups, new love is coming in. Look at that. A new offer, new inspiration. Also, the Ace of Cups has to do with new opportunities coming in that you love. It's like everything that you love is finally going to be offered to you. Everything that you've ever wanted is going to be offered to you. You're going to be like, oh my God, now I don't even know which one to choose because I love it all. I love all these opportunities, right? Whether it's real love, you know, a connection, relationship, romantic situation, or just an offer here that you absolutely has. It has everything that you love about it. It's like, oh my God, this is the perfect job, the perfect career, the perfect situation, the perfect opportunity, right? The perfect way of doing things. A lot of creative energy is also coming in. Okay. If you've been experiencing writer's block or creator's block, don't worry. You're going to soon start, you know, opening up your creativity, your mind, right? That kind of vibe. And even your heart. I see here that for a lot of you, it's new love around the corner. Let's go ahead and look deeper into this. So here you have you, and it says here, you make me feel alive. I choose you without a doubt. My heart yearns for you. For some, you are dealing with a person who is choosing you. They choose you without a doubt, okay? You're the one who makes them feel alive, and their heart yearns for you. For others of you guys, it's this opportunity that is making you feel this way. Whether it's a new job, a new career, a new way of thinking, a new version of you, even you and yourself. But I feel like it's an opportunity here that's making you feel alive. It's going to make you feel alive, okay? You're going to choose that opportunity, without a doubt, because it's the one that has everything that you've ever wanted, the one that offers everything everything that you love, okay? It's like the universe is going to bring you more things and opportunities that you absolutely love. And your heart has been yearning for these opportunities, and they're coming in. Okay. Again, whether it's somebody here feeling this way for you or these opportunities that you're feeling this way about. Let's go and see more so about this present energy. Okay. That wonderful bout again. Look at that. I mean, the universe is like, show them this again. Show them this again. Okay. I will. Ace of Cups. It just flipped out as I was shuffling. Okay, you're definitely going to get an opportunity here, either for love. For others of you guys, it's, opportunities here that you absolutely love, that you cannot say no to. It's like, wow, I want this without a doubt. But in order for you to receive them, you have to learn how to take a step back for you to see those opportunities. Okay. Now, let's continue shuffling because that was a preliminary message. All right. Preliminary messages are very interesting. All right, so let's see. You have here the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and at the bottom here, the Queen of Swords. So with the Queen of Swords, again, remember we got it earlier. So the Queen of Swords here, is a representation of, you standing in this energy where even though it's asking for you to be the Empress, become the Empress energy, become caring, tender, understanding, that doesn't mean that you should, let yourself be walked all over. No, right? Just because she's gentle and she's kind doesn't mean that if something happens and goes wrong, you can't say anything because, that's going to be your masculine energy. No, this is still the divine feminine, excuse the noise. The divine feminine is very straightforward. The divine feminine tells it like it is, right? But she's still very kind about it. She's still very gentle about it. She's not aggressive. She's not pushy. But people know that there's a line that they cannot cross. That's the kind of energy here that you need to embrace right now. Okay. Now I'm also seeing here that there's something related to, fear of abandonment, fear of, being rejected, fear of, losing out on something, whether it's financial struggle. If you've been financially struggling with something, or, a situation here, I feel that there's a lot of drama, a lot of conflicting energy about this financial struggle, whether it's a person that you're dealing with or this is you. I see that there's a resolution. Okay. There's potential for a resolution, but you need to embrace that energy of camaraderie, the energy of, okay, let's work together as a team instead of, looking at what brings or what brings you guys apart, right? Your differences, focus in on what brings you guys together, because there could be a negotiation, there could be a truce. Okay, there could be some kind of an energy there of, okay, let's work together as a team rather than always fighting, right? Instead of focusing in, like I said, on the differences that you guys have that pulls you guys apart, focus in on, okay, there's gonna be things that bring us together. Let's focus on those instead. And that's what's gonna resolve those issues here. When it comes to finances, when it comes to some kind of stability, okay, that kind of deal. For some, there's some kind of energy of competition, third party situation, and or jealousy, competitive nature, whether at work, jealous people around you, whether in your, family related situation, your relationships, there could be some kind of energy that is jealous of you, competitive nature. And that is exactly why it's telling you, even though you are that Empress, that feminine energy, you still have to tell it like it is. People need to know that you have boundaries, right? Set your boundaries and set them clear so that people don't cross them. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get a deeper message here for you. And so here you have butterflies, okay? And it says here, the butterfly knows the beauty of change and it settles when you least expect it. What that means for you is that something here is meant to be yours. It's going to happen. Okay. But it's not going to happen when you want it to happen. So that's why it's telling you release control, step out of your masculine energy that wants to control everything. Okay. And also, try not to want to change a person or a situation. Let it change on its own, because just like the butterfly, right? It changes on its own. You don't have to pressure the butterfly. Okay. In its caterpillar phase. Okay. Now become a butterfly, right? You cannot pressure that caterpillar. The caterpillar has to go through their caterpillar phase, then it has to go through their pupa phase, and when it's ready, it'll become the butterfly. So this situation is about timing. It's going to happen, okay? I feel like it's already starting to happen now, but it's a process. It's a 3-stage process. You know which stage you're in. Again, whether this is a relationship, career, finances, family related matter, it's got to go through 3 stages. The caterpillar phase, the learning phase, experience itself as a caterpillar, then the pupa phase, right, where it's kind of going within, and then it kind of expands into the butterfly. So here, you're going to be experiencing a lot of changes. Go with the flow of these changes. Don't try to resist the changes, because the changes are trying to take you, the connection, your job, your goals to where they need to be. Okay. And again, it's going to settle. It's going to happen when you least expect it, not when you want it to happen. So don't put some kind of a timestamp on it. It's going to happen literally as a shocking surprise when you least expect it. For some, it could be a love relationship. For others, it could be any other situation. Okay. And let me know in the comments below what it is for you and in what area of your life this is pertaining to. Now we're going to be going into the extended reading. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also, you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And I have partnered with Psychic Source so that you can receive 10 minutes for only $10 and an additional 3 minutes for free. I'm not the one doing the readings on Psychic Source, but you can choose any psychic of your choice. You can choose to either talk to them online or call them. Make sure to use my special discount code 26489 at checkout. The link to my Psychic Source partnership is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.